Your 2025 Jack Adams Award nominees were announced today, so let's talk about it. Alright, so again, if you're unfamiliar, the Jack Adams Award is awarded annually to the top coach in the NHL as voted on by the National Broadcasters Association. So it's always nice to see ones that aren't voted on by the professional hockey writers. And the neat little thing about all the nominees this year, they're all first-time nominees. So that makes it a lot more interesting. But let's discuss. So first up is Scott Arniel. And Arniel led the Jets to their first President's Trophy in team history with a 56-22-4 record in his first year as head coach, after replacing Rick Bowness, who he'd been an assistant coach with under the previous 2 seasons. So given the fact that the Jets were able to exceed expectations in his first year, that's awesome. Now, if he was to win it, he would be the first in team history to win the award. Next is Spencer Carberry. Now, Carberry led the Capitals to the top of the Eastern Conference with a 51-22-9 record, which were 11 more wins than the season before, which was his first season. Now, on top of keeping his team focused just to be a competitive team, he also had to keep them focused while Alexander Ovechkin was chasing the Gretzky record. Now, if Carberry were to win, he'd be the 4th Washington Capitals coach in team history to win the award. And ending off with Martijn St Louis. Now, in his 3rd season as coach, he took the Montreal Canadiens back to the playoffs for the first time since 2021 with a 40-31-11 record, capturing the 2nd wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. Now, the 91 team points was a 15-point improvement over last season. If St. Louis were to win the award, he'd be the 3rd Montreal Canadiens coach in team history to do so. So again, with all first-time nominees, your guess is as good as mine, but if you want my prediction, I'm going Scott Arniel. I mean, an argument could be made for Carberry, absolutely 100%, and the same argument could be made for St. Louis. But with Arniel being his first year under Rick Bowness for the last 2 seasons, to go from 2nd in the Central to 1st in the league, that's pretty damn impressive. So, my pick is Arniel. Look for more NHL nominees as they drop.